welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate, and today we have Clash of Champions out of 10. Yet another WWE pay-per-view, but some big matches, including Roman Reigns v Jey USO. On the pre-show, Nakamura and Cesaro defeated the Lucha House Party to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, but let's get straight into it. The show started off with the Intercontinental Championship triple threat ladder match between AJ Styles, Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy. AJ and Hardy were in the ring early on after Sami was beaten up on the outside. Sami was back up and almost climbed up the ladder when AJ topped him up before Jeff managed to get on the ladder before AJ once again tossed him up, and it was quite back and forth. Got some rather big spots. Sami then tried to handcuff AJ to the ropes, and then he successfully did it. He managed to handcuff Jeff and then climb the ladder to become new Intercontinental Champion. 7.5 out of 10. Love this match. Love that Sami Zayn won, not clean, because I think that maybe would have been a step too far, but still got the win. He's great with the IC title. This gets a massive 7.5 out of 10 from me. R-Truth was then backstage and he got pinned by Drew Gulak, new title holder. Asuka was then taking on Zelina Vega. Early on in the match, she was taking her lightly before Zelina Vega got in control and hit a Rana from the top rope before getting a couple of near falls. Asuka and Vega were then trading roll-ups before Vega got caught in the Asuka lock to give Asuka the win. 6.25 out of 10. This really should have been better than what it was for the Raw Women's title match, which has been so good recently, to be honest. Then went straight into Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews for the US title. Crews was in control for a small amount of period early on before Lashley quickly turned the tables and was pretty dominant from there on in. He took a suplex Crews before a standing shooting star. Lashley recovered and put in a hurt lock to give him the win. 6.5 out of 10. I'm glad Retribution didn't interfere and the right result happened, so I can't complain. Up it was the Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. Andrade and Dawkins started the match before Garza was tagged in when Andrade and Garza were in control. Dawkins and Andrade were back in before Andrade and Garza took out both chants with a Spanish fly each. Ford went up for a big tag, but Dawkins was wiped out by Andrade. Dawkins then managed to get the tag eventually and hit the spine buster and went for the pin, but Andrade had his shoulder up by the third count. The referee called the match following an injury to Angel Garza, and this was just a bit of a mess, to be honest, so I can't give it more than a 6 out of 10. I also think the wrong people won too. I just hope Angel's alright. Truth once again became 24/7 champion for about the 500th time before Bayley was out saying she wanted an open challenge because of course Jax, Baszler and Cross were off the card. Bayley took a seat before Asuka came out and they had a fight. They were fighting in the announce desk when Bayley went for a steel chair and hit Asuka with it early on, giving it the DQ. Bayley was celebrating when Sasha hit the chair from behind and absolutely destroyed her before Bayley retreated. 6.75 out of 10. Like the Asuka match, I just don't want them to debut Sasha Banks so often. It's just want to keep it holding back, to be honest. And it was McIntyre v Orton. Drew was dominating early on before Orton got on top. He was setting up the RKO before Big Show sneaked up behind him and caught Randy by the foot and sent him through the announce table. This was very weird. This, of course, left Drew on top before Randy got both on top, before they went backstage where Christian attacked Randy in a catering area. Shawn Michaels then showed up at Clash of Champions as he sneaked on top of the ambulance and hit Sweet Chin Music, tossing him off it. McIntyre tried to send Randy into the ambulance, but he was hit with an RKO. McIntyre eventually got him in there with a Claymore kick, and then Ric Flair was driving him off. This was very weird. The match was alright. It was just a bit odd seeing all of these people. 6.75 out of 10. And then in our main event, it was Roman Reigns v Jey USO. USO managed to turn things around after a dominant early start from Reigns with a Samoan drop. However, USO sent Reigns outside and hit a huge dive into the barricades. Reigns then took down USO. Roman went for a spear, but Jey dodged it and hit the super kick. Heyman tried to calm Reigns down, but however Reigns unloaded on Jey. The referee stopped him, but Reigns threatened him to. Reigns kept hitting him, and Jimmy called for the bell before he got Reigns to back off, and he left Clash of Champions after retaining his title. 7.5 out of 10. I really like it. Overall, Clash of Champions gets a 6.5 out of 10 from me. Not the greatest pay-per-view I've ever seen. I really enjoyed the ladder match and the main event. The rest of it was a bit odd, especially Drew v Randy. Like, I know they were all attacked by Randy before, but still. The rest of the show was alright. It's just a fairly average pay-per-view, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.